All right, so in this training, we're going to go over how to troubleshoot the custom workspace. All right, so I have just cleared my cache and cookies. So when I log in, I'm going to see a broken link. That's exactly what I'm going to see. I already know it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how it looks. All right. So as you can see, the link is broken. A lot of times people will say, oh my God, my custom workspace is not working, my SharePoint's not working. That's not the case. It is because you cleared your cache and cookies, and essentially you've basically logged yourself out of SharePoint, right? And Max Agent cannot access SharePoint if you're logged out. So that's exactly what it means. So what we need to do is go ahead and log back into SharePoint. You could just do that by just logging into Outlook 365. So let's just go ahead and show you how to do that. And for those who have a like the email on their computer, that's not the same thing. So if you say, well, I'm already logged into my email, if you have a company issued computer, you have that, you have email already set up. That's not what we mean. We mean that you need to log into Outlook 365, which is connected to SharePoint. Okay. So go ahead and log in. And usually what I also do, because I noticed in the beginning that if sometimes just because you log into Outlook 365 doesn't necessarily mean that you've logged into SharePoint. So I'm also going to go ahead and log into SharePoint as well. And what I would recommend is just bookmarking. Bookmark Outlook 365, which I have that even though I typed it in. Um, Bookmark that and also bookmark SharePoint. Um, and so I'm already logged in. This just means that I'm already logged in, so that's good. Let's go ahead and minimize that. Oh no, I still have that broken link on Max Agent. What's going on, right? So just because you log into Outlook and SharePoint doesn't mean that this is going to change. You actually have to either log out and log back in or click F5, the refresh button on your keyboard to refresh this, okay? So I'm just going to click the F5 button on my keyboard and it will refresh. I will say this, if F5 doesn't work, then you're going to go ahead and want to log out and log back in and see if that works. If neither of those work, then it probably means that you have it set to where, like, so especially if you notice that you keep getting this all the time, you may have it set for your computer to clear caching cookies like every other day or frequently or whatever the case might be. If that's the case, you do need to go in and reset that, or you will constantly get that little broken link. All right, and so now we have our custom workspace again, okay? So in troubleshooting, let's just go over the steps one more time. In troubleshooting custom workspace, if you've cleared your cache and cookies, maybe you've done an update, maybe you don't even realize that you've cleared your cache and cookies because it's automatic, then and you see that little broken link, all you really need to do is log into Outlook 365 or SharePoint, right? Which should be bookmarked on your web browser, and then either log out and log back in or hit F5 on your keyboard and it should refresh. Okay. If you're having issues with your panels and like for example, maybe you get a call on the VDVS line or the utility line and the panels pop up and the link is broken, you probably do need to reach out to a supervisor. It means that we need to refresh that link or something of that sort. So that's how you would troubleshoot the panel section. Um, with another thing to note is if you've already done all the troubleshooting with custom workspace, you've logged out, logged back in, you've clicked on refresh, you've logged into a SharePoint and still nothing is working, just reach out to a team support specialist or your supervisor and we'll try and help you, okay? If you have any questions about this piece, just let us know and thank you for viewing.